Ready? This is week 6 of the Take and Make crafts. This week will be the beaded tassel keychain. So your kit's gonna have your key ring, string, 5 colored beads, 6 silver spacers, the tassel, and a paper clip. The things you'll need to provide are glue, scissors, and you can get a little cup of water or whatever you would like, because you're going to need to dampen the ends of your string as you feed them through the holes of the beads. This is a sample of the beaded keychain that we'll be making. And this one I did string using the paper clip. I will tell you, if you have a needle that has a large enough eye on the end of it that you could thread at least one of the string through, then I would get that. It will make your life much easier. It'll make this craft much easier. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to take your key ring and you're going to tie the string around it and make sure you knot it. And you'll want to make sure to try to get this 2 strings somewhat the same length. You want to make sure you have enough string once the beads are strung that you'll be able to tie your tassel onto the end. So like I said, for this I'm going to use a needle. Also make sure, if you do use a needle, it has to be able to pass through the bead with the string attached. All right, so I've gone ahead, tied the string on, knotted it, and I have my needle already threaded with the string. Again, you can use the toothpick. It's just going to take you a little more time and you'll need a little patience, but it obviously can be done. So the first thing you're going to start with is a silver spacer. And see, even mine is a little thick, but I'm able to get it strung on there. And then you can do your beads in whatever color order you want. So you'll do a spacer and then a bead, and you'll just alternate back and forth. See how much easier a needle is? That using the paper clip, it did take me a little bit longer, and you have to keep wetting the ends of the string, sometimes trimming it if they get a little too frayed. So I'm gonna keep going here, and we're gonna try to figure out what colors. Oops, I almost forgot my spacer. Spacer in between each bead. And each kit is going to have a different colors of beads in it. I tried to match the beads up with the tassel, just so that it would look the nicest. And I thought these beads were going to be a lot bigger than what they are. The description of the beads was a little misleading as far as the size. So we're dealing with what we are given. So once you get done, you should, if you strung it using the spacer in between each bead, you should end with a spacer. And if for some reason you're missing a spacer or even a colored bead in your kit, if you stop back in at the library, I will have extra, some leftover supplies there on hand. So you're done. I took this needle off. You'll have the 2 strands. You're gonna take one strand, and you're gonna feed it through the hole of your tassel. And you're just going to tie this off as well. You're going to make a knot like so. That's what it will look like. And the last thing I would suggest, I just double knotted. You're going to trim the excess off. Like that. You can even get it a little closer to the knot if you want. And I'm going to take my glue and I am going to put a little drop of glue on this knot and let it dry there, just to reinforce that knot so that it will stay tied. And I doubled the string for the reason to make this keychain a little stronger. I felt just using one strand of string just didn't feel like it was strong enough. And there you have your beaded tassel keychain. Put your keys on and you're ready to go. And that's the beaded tassel keychain.